Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is something that I've been wanting to sit down for a while and do another review on, and it is a luxury item. I know I haven't sat down and done one of those for a while, but my channel's kind of been going in a different direction lately, but I still will be incorporating luxury stuff on my channel. There'll be some more videos coming, so stay tuned for those. But today I wanted to do another review, updated review on the 6-ring key holder, because I've had this now for just over 2 years. So I thought I would sit back down and kind of give another review on it, because I know it is a great piece. It's a piece that's very popular. A lot of people ask about this particular item, and I think it's a great starter piece, as I mentioned in my previous video, which was probably done, I don't know, maybe I did that one like a year or 2 years ago, maybe now, a year and a half ago or something, but I'll leave that link down below if you haven't seen that one. But this one is really just going to update you on how the item has held up over the last 2 years. I use this item every single day. So I have some good things and I have some bad things to say about it. But to start with, it is the monogram 6-ring key holder. Oopsies. 6-ring key holder, and mine is the fuchsia interior coloring. So it is one solid piece of canvas. I won't really go on about the specifics of the piece itself, because I've done that before in another video, but I will touch on the wear and tear of this item. So I wanted to start with one of the most common questions that I get asked is about the button. How has my button held up over the last 2 years? I think I already said this, but I use this every single day. This is probably one of my most used luxury items. I grab and go with this. I put my cards in the little holder compartment part here, and I will grab it and just run out the door if I need to run into the store or into the petrol station, or I'm just running in somewhere really quickly or grabbing my kids from somewhere. Then I just really grab this and go. I don't always have to grab like a whole handbag. So I do use this a lot. Now the button, I do have the coated button. I think it's a leather button, but there is a lot of issues with this button and about people needing to repair it. I will say that I have not had my button repaired, and I have used it every single day for 2 years, and I'm opening and closing it constantly. However, I did do the little trick on the button to help protect it, which I spoke about in the first video, so I won't go into it again. But if you're interested in that little trick, I'll leave that link down below. And to be honest, I had plans on reapplying and redoing that, but I haven't. I just never got around to doing it again, and it has held up really well. I see one tiny little scuff mark, and I don't know if I'll get the camera to pick it up because it's literally tiniest dot, and maybe I just need to clean it. Give it a bit of a wipe, but that could be a little bit of the leather peeling up there. But I think that the button has held up really well, and I haven't had the issues that I know a lot of people have had with the button. So moving on from the button, that would probably be my first point, the first part that I worried the most about. And then moving on from there, obviously LV's quality on their glazing hasn't been, you know, the best lately, but I have to say that I have had no issues with my glazing, even though I am constantly opening and closing this. I don't have any cracking, I don't have any peeling, it's not sticky. I have returned other pieces to LV in the past that had issues with glazing, and this one has not. It has held up really, really well. When it comes to keeping the item clean, I will say that about 6 months ago I got a new car, and therefore I now have a keyless fob. Like, I don't need to put the key into the ignition itself. So therefore the 6-ring key holder doesn't come out as often as it used to. But I do want to say that prior to having this particular car, my last Jeep still had the key that went into the ignition, so I always had this hanging in the ignition, open like this. I typically left the key out most of the time. Sometimes I tucked it in, but I always had it hanging out and hanging on the ignition. So I wanted to touch on that, and I think because of that, I've gotten a little bit of wear and tear right here. If you can see, give that a second to focus. At the top here, there's a little bit of wear and tear. That's obviously come from the rubbing of the piece, and I think I mentioned that before too, because that showed up pretty early. The good thing is it hasn't progressively gotten worse. It just kind of showed up and it stayed there. I haven't tried to clean that yet. I was just actually looking at the little loops and thinking to myself that they need a good clean. They're quite dirty in between each of these little loops here where they click on. So that needs to be cleaned, but in terms of the canvas on the inside, the only part of the canvas on the inside that gets dirty for me is right over here. It's pretty clean right now, but to clean that I just typically use a little bit of water on a paper towel or a microfiber cloth. I like the e-cloths. I use those to clean a lot of my canvas and luxury bags, as well as I typically stay towards clean products for cleaning my canvases. I don't want to put anything harsh and strong or any chemicals on this. I want to keep natural ingredients on here. What I'll do is I'll actually link down below the website where I get all that stuff from if you're interested in checking out some of those cleaning products. I'll leave that link down below, and you'll also get some freebies as well. But that's what I use to clean it, and like I said, I just give it a wipe down every now and again and it's totally fine. The one thing that I'm not 100% happy with this 6-ring key holder over time is, and I don't know if I mentioned this in the last video, but I feel like it has definitely gotten worse, is for some reason this part has come loose. So you typically click those two sides down and then you can push that off, and that's how you get the little, these things. That's how you get those off. So it's become quite loose. Now they're all falling off, but it's become quite loose, and I find that sometimes it kind of starts to, I'll just show you, I'm just putting those back on because they just came off. It's really easy to do, but it's become a little bit loose. So sometimes this part that slides just kind of slides all on its own. It doesn't really even need to be pushed in. Thankfully, it hasn't ever happened to me out in public, and I haven't had all my keys fall off or anything like that, but it does sometimes just kind of move along and is looser. If you have a 6-ring key holder, let me know down below if that's happened to yours. I wonder if that's just an issue with mine because I haven't seen it be a common issue, and I really don't overuse it that much. Like typically, to be honest, I just put my key, I need to put my house key back on here actually, but I just put the key directly onto the hook. I don't usually even bother taking this off. So I don't know why it's loosened so much, but that would be something that I would say is a little bit of an annoyance for me, and I think that the quality of this gold bar up here should just be a little bit better for the price point. But like I said, the button has held up well, the canvas has held up well, it cleans really easily. I use it constantly. I was worried about this part stretching or tearing because I know that some people have had some issues with the stitching. I use mine all the time and I've never had any issues with the part through there that I put my cards in. And yeah, it's held up really great. I also want to touch on that I still really, even though I have had that little issue here with this part, I think for 2 years worth of use, and I mean, like when I'm saying use it, I'm not joking. I use this thing every single day. My kids pick it up, my kids play with it. It has really, really been put through the test. I have really tested this thing out, and I still think that it is a great piece. I would definitely purchase it again if I didn't have it, and I definitely recommend it. I think this is a great starting point piece too if you're getting into like luxury items and you're kind of wondering what to get and where to start and you don't want to go straight to a handbag. This is something that you're going to get a lot of use out every single day, and given the price tag of the luxury items, it's definitely on the more lower affordable side. So I do think that it's a great starter piece if you are wanting to buy something special for somebody. I also recommend it as a gift. I think it's a great gift to give. And I'm actually, I don't know, I've been thinking about doing a giveaway here on my channel, and even though I've been incorporating other content into my channel, I think I want to do a giveaway where my channel started, which was in luxury items. So stay tuned, and maybe doing a giveaway. Make sure you're subscribed to my channel to be able to enter that giveaway, but I'll let you guys know when it's coming up. But just hit that red subscribe button so that you can stay tuned on that giveaway. I'm still debating on what I should do. Do you think I should do, actually leave me a comment down below and let me know. Should I do a key holder or should I do a key pouch? Because they're really, really popular too. Let me know down below what my first giveaway should be. I really want to incorporate it into luxury because I have such a soft spot for luxury. I love it, and it's where my channel started, and I just would love to give back to you guys. So make sure you're subscribed, and that's how you'll be in the draw to enter it. But I will do a video with the giveaway announced once I decide what exactly to do and once I can get my hand on the piece. Let me know if you have any other questions about this item that I didn't touch on. I'm strapped for time today, but I really wanted to get this video out. So I hope that I touched on everything. I really just wanted to talk about the button, let you guys know where it stood after 2 years, and I think I've had it for like 2 years and 3-4 months. And like I said, I use it constantly, and I did want to let you guys know about this gold bar. But I still love the piece. I'd still recommend it. Let me know if you have any questions, leave them down below and I'll try to get back to you and answer them if you have anything specific about this piece. The shape's held up really well. I mean, even though it has a couple issues that are a little annoying, like the button is annoying to do, but it really wasn't hard to protect it. And I know that in my last video, there were comments, which I totally agree with, saying that, you know, you spend X amount of dollars on a luxury item and you still have to go out of your way to protect it, which is crazy. You shouldn't have to do that when you're spending that kind of price tag. And you guys, I hear you, I agree, but it is what it is. And if you want to purchase it, I definitely recommend doing that trick to protect the button. I will leave that video linked down below where I show the product I use and I go into more detail on that. I'll also leave those products linked down below that I clean my all my luxury items with. Anyway, I hope that this video answered some of your questions. If you're still on the fence about purchasing this item, or if you have one and you're wondering if other people have the same issues or how the wear and tear is holding up on it, I hope that I was able to help you out today. And I hope that you guys, as always, have a great day and make it count. I'll see you in my next one.